Section 7-5, Part 3, Comparing Intervals on Graphs. The graph shows the speed of a commuter boat as it makes an evening trip. So let's look at this graph. Here we see we have an increasing interval, we have a constant, we have a decreasing interval, a constant, increasing interval, constant, decreasing interval, constant, increasing interval, constant, and decreasing. So I'm going to label these with this one's increasing, constant, decreasing, constant, going from straight across here. Then we go up, that's increasing, all the way across is constant. Down is decreasing, down to the right. From here to here is constant. From here up is increasing. Here straight across horizontally, constant. And from here down is decreasing. Okay? So, let's answer our questions. A part, how many constant intervals are defined in this graph? How many constant intervals are defined in this graph? So let's count our constants, our C's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 constant intervals that are defined in this graph. B part, how are the constant intervals alike? How are the constant intervals alike? Well, the situation is all of the constant intervals indicate lengths of time when the speed is the same. So here, how are they alike? The speed is the same. So when we look straight across here, my speed here is 20. The speed here is 30. The speed here is 25. And the speed here and here is 0. Looking at your vertical axis, this represents speed, miles per hour. Here the speed is 20 at this constant interval. Again, 30 and 25. This one representing 25, straight across, 25. And then here we have 0. So the speed here at these are 0. So all of these constant intervals indicate length of time when the speed is the same. The speed is constant. Now C part, how are the constant intervals different? The two constant intervals have about the same number of minutes in length and the same speed of 0. Looking at these two right here. These two constant intervals have the same number. I'm going to say this one, I'm going to put a star by it, and this one with a star by it. The ones with the star by it, these two constant intervals have the same number of minutes in length, because you see they're each representing one distance between a line and a line, okay? So these have the same number of minutes in length and the same speed of 0 miles per hour. Now I'm talking about the two with a star. So these two constant intervals have the same number of minutes in length and the same speed of 0 miles per hour. Now let's look at these other C's. I'm going to let these be represented with 2 stars so you can recognize the 3 C's on top. So the ones with the 2 stars, they don't have the same number of minutes. For instance, this one has not quite 2 complete boxes. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes, and this one has a little over 2, okay? So these two they have different number of minutes. They have different number of minutes in length, and they have different speeds. This one with the stars here has 20 miles per hour. This one, this C, has 30 miles per hour. This one has 25 miles per hour. So their speed is different, and also their time, which is represented by the distance here. This distance, and this distance are also different. So this is how the constant intervals are different. The ones with one star have the same number of minutes in length and the same speed of 0 miles per hour, okay? And then they are different. These three, the ones with the 2 stars, have different numbers of minutes in length and have different speeds.